going to win the battle with the help of the monument and stuff, but it's at a huge disadvantage being an M unit against Ghost Spears and doing L damage. More energy parasites going out. Another one looks probably got off its sap already. Yeah, it did. It's missing power from that mill. 2 burrowers on the offensive. Probably need an oink or something, or a heal. That'll work. Try and keep them alive. Burrower going out on the offensive for the West. Both players using burrowers for their offensives, basically. Preferred attacking unit with siege. Power efficient. And very hard to counter power efficiently. For example, a Ghost Spears and a Snaring Roots cost more power than the Burrower, so that's an inefficient counter, but you get a unit left over. The West's offensive against this base is successful, takes down a power well, and a Hurricane is disabling the Ghost Spears. Gladiatrix is nearly down to a set of Ghost Spears as well, and 2 Burrowers still beating on that monument. It looks like that's going to be... oh, no, Erupt ends that. Ghost Spears fighting it out. Both of them have switched to S damage. Still more energy parasites coming out, and I think they're being successful. More Ghost Spears coming into play. A Burrower. Spirit Hunter comes out. I think that was an attempt to try and shoot 3 different units and get an energy efficient counter there, but it gets disabled right away. So the West does not want to have Spirit Hunters effectively shooting all its units and poisoning them. Energy Parasite successful. Needs to retreat, and it does. This monument's in a lot of trouble. Just healed now. Oink to delay, but the East needs to spend some power to save this base. They've got 130 power, and they haven't pulled out more units. Instead, 170 power. Need to do something. Worrying about these energy parasites rather than saving their monument. Pulls out a Skyfire. Good choice, but still nearly 100 power in play. Could have brought out another one. Lava Field. Okay, that was a good spell to save for. But the Ghost Spears survive and get healed. So that battle's still not over. It was close though. First deep one of the game. Pulled out for the West. Gets ensnared, so it's disabled. But it's going to be hard to take that out. Gladiatrix comes out trying to get it down. But now the units were too close together, so the Gladiatrix and the Skyfire are both oinked. Probably should have spawned those farther apart, and that monument's going to go down. Another Burrower comes out. So the East is in a lot of trouble now. They're back to 2-1. They don't have a power advantage anymore. They've lost a power well and a monument. They have no tier 2 units in play right now, so they don't have any leftovers. And I'm noticing that this replay is almost over, so I suspect that the East is going to surrender soon. Spirit Hunters pulled out by the West to shoot this Skyfire. Oh yeah, they did have a Skyfire still in play. My apologies, I thought they had no more tier 2. So the West has a deep one out. They play a mine to try and take that down. I think it'll be successful. Nope, heal saves it. So I don't know what the East is going to be able to do now at this point. Their only expansion has no monument in it, so they need to expand again, which would cost a lot of power, and they're too busy defending at the moment.
A power well is under attack.
Both their bases being harassed. They lose their Skyfire. The deep one's got full life. Another power well is about to go down. Using Sunstriders trying to stop it, but that ends the game. So the East player had a good advantage at the start. They did a nice rush. They stole the natural base of the West at the north expansion. They weren't able to pull through and take out the orb in the center. I think actually their choice of going... I think their biggest mistake was once they had that advantage, the West tried to rush tier 2, and the East should have thrown everything they had to stop it. Instead, they threw whatever leftovers they had to stop it and decided to go tier 2 as well. And since they hadn't taken out any power wells, they weren't really at a power advantage other than the maybe a minute of power that they collected by grabbing that power well at the beginning of the game when the West did not get one. So they didn't have a substantial advantage, but they had one, and they had more power in play because the power well was out and it was cheaper purchased than the monument. So I think they should have thrown everything they had to get that monument down rather than going tier 2 themselves. I think that's how I would have played it, at least. The West's big mistake in the beginning was playing too many spells and not enough units. Disabling one Sunstriders with the Hurricane was not effective use of energy, and they waited too long to bring out units at the start when they were getting rushed. I think they could have taken that battle. They were there first. They had the wall if they had purchased it, and they could have probably had it. I mean, neither player had bought anything, so it was a toss-up in the air. But if they had defended a little better, I think they could have performed a little better. They lost the battle quite handedly. There were 3 scavengers and at the end of it. So towards the end of the game, lots of burrower spam. Eventually, the West brought out Deep One and just basically with Shrine of Memory and stuff like that, they had the power advantage to win the game, especially with the energy parasite spam. So the East was spending more time defending. I didn't see any strong offensives after the energy parasites started coming out, and I mean, they had a couple burrowers go towards the main base of the West, but they never even got a power well substantially damaged. So maybe a little bit more offensive play from the East, and they could have probably had that, but it was a good match to watch. Basically, I think the game was pretty much decided by the time the West player went tier 2 and started spamming energy parasites. But I hope you enjoy the replay, and I hope you're all as anxious as me to see the next edition coming out. I don't think I'll do another replay until the next edition comes out, and I hope to get some submissions shortly afterwards so that we can see all the new strategies that people come up with. I'm excited to see them, so submit them if you come up with any. Alright? This is MadSpartus signing off.